Welcome to Sailor Samara's Moony merchandise, collections, cosplay, and a whole lot more.
Hey there guys. Today I decided to do a review of these Petit Chara candy figures of Sailor Moon. I just recently got these at Books A Million. It's a local bookstore in my area. And they have been getting several different Sailor Moon items. These are all from Japan and are distributed over here. These were a little more pricey at Books A Million. They were about $11 here, $11.99 a box. So that is kind of pricey for these. They go for about $6 to $7 in Japan. But of course, after they import them over and everything, they gotta have a little money on the side for themselves, so they have to put a little extra on them. But this is what the box looks like, obviously. And then here's a different look at all the figures. This is the full set of inners and tuxedo mask here. And these are Petit Chara candy figures because they look similar to the normal petites, and they have little candy pieces on the bottom. And it's fake candy, but it's made to look like they're really sitting on candy, which is really cute. And then of course these all have the Toei sticker showing their official items. And there they are. But when I saw these at the store, they didn't have the display box or anything with them. But they did have numbers on the bottom, which had me curious. See, this one says 6 of 6. And this 1 of 6. And they all have the numbers 2 of 6 and so on. And there are 6 figures in a set. So I'm really hoping that means I'm guaranteed a full set of these figures. So I'm going to take time and open each one here on camera so we can share in the joy of it and see which ones I get. Okay, so we'll open up box number 1 of 6 and see which one we get. Now, I'm not going to really take my time opening these because I don't really know what I'm going to do with the boxes. Here's some little art on the inside flaps of these. So the first one I got is Venus. So this one is Sailor Venus, and she does come with a little stand. So there she is. I'm going to go ahead and open all the other boxes first, and then I will put these together. So here is box number 2 of 6. Hopefully we get a full set. Okay, this one is Sailor Moon. So there's Sailor Moon. And you do have to put these together, just like the other ones. Here's her stand. Alright, and there is no winking sets or anything. They all just come in this one standard set, which is a little easier this time around versus the normal size petites. Alright, so this one is Mars. She's got a little paint issue. Do you see that? Looks like she's got a bloody nose. Maybe I can fix that. I don't know. There's her stand. Alright, so Mars. And the next one. Really banking on this full set, guys, because these were kind of expensive. Alright, so this one is Mercury. So yay. She looks pretty good. There's your stand. Alright. And I will, after I put these together, give you a nice close-up look at each one of them so you can see what they look like. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. I got another Mars. That sucks. So, yeah, I guess those numbers mean nothing. Oh, well. I got lucky there for a minute. So, here's the last one. Hopefully, I get Jupiter or a tuxedo mask, because if I do not, that's going to really suck. I would really like to get as close as possible to getting a full set. Oh, no, unfortunately, here is another Venus. So yeah, that's really disappointing. Those numbers that were on the boxes apparently don't mean anything. But another thing to notice about getting anything Petit Chara from a US distributor is they have been known to mix the boxes up. So that might have been what the issue is. But I did get 4. I got 4 of the 6. So maybe I can get the other ones online. But I will take some time and put these together so you guys can see the ones I did get. Okay guys, so here are the figures. The 4 that I was able to get. So here is Sailor Moon, and she looks pretty awesome. So this cute little piece of moon-shaped candy, and then her stand is really decorative and cute. And if you want to know like the differences in size, here's what a standard petite looks like versus the candy one here. So they're not too much smaller. They're pretty close in size, I'd say. Maybe this one's just a pinch smaller than this one. But she's got a lot of detail with her little wand there and her stand and piece of candy she's sitting on. It's really nice. And then here is Mercury. And she's on a cute little stand too. I only noticed one issue with her, and it was right here on her back bow. It's a little paint mishap, but you could paint that and fix it if you wanted to. And then here is Mars, since I got 2 of her. I chose the better looking one, I guess. They don't look too much different though. Can see the little red hue right here. And there is red up here. So they try to give these a little bit of a tone difference. And there's Venus. And she's on this cute little heart-shaped piece of candy design thing, which is really, really cute. I like that. There's a little yellow piece of candy back here. And there's her stand. So these are really adorable figures. I do hope to get the other 2 that I'm missing, but those are the ones I got today. And like I said, I did get these at Books A Million, and they were a little bit more expensive, but I do try to encourage people to support their local comic book store, or you know, whatever anime store that they have, or anime distributor, dealer, whatever. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next review. Alright, bye.